Summit.
On behalf of the entire CNBC TV 18 family, I would like to thank the Defence Minister, Shri Manohar Parrikar, for taking the time out. I know it's been difficult for you, sir, but we truly appreciate the fact that you could join us here today for the first Make in India Defence Summit. I'd also like to thank all our other dignitaries, the Army Chief, the Navy Chief, and of course all our other participants for joining us here this morning. Let me start by telling you why we think that Make in India in Defence is important for us at CNBC TV 18. We are, of course, the largest business news channel in the country, and as part of that responsibility, we've tried to focus on areas where we can actually see potential for growth and drivers for growth as far as the Indian economy is concerned. And so about a year ago, when the government was talking about the Make in India program, we decided to focus specifically on the defence sector and what it means and the implications it has for the defence sector. I'm proud to say that we are the only news organisation that has actually travelled the length and breadth of the country. We've gone to OEMs, we've shot with the big guys from the Tatas to the Mahindras to L&T, we've shot with the SME sector from the Dynamatics to the Samtels, and we've tried to understand what the challenges are on the ground. We've tried to understand what the opportunities are and what needs to be done both from a policy intervention perspective as well as from an ease of doing business perspective to actually make India a hub for defence. My many thanks to PhD Chambers and all our other partners for helping us and for collaborating with us to put this effort together. Thank you very, very much.
As you all know, defense sector is capital and labor intensive, employs the cutting edge technologies. A vibrant defense sector will thus not only offer large employment, but also generate a workforce with upgraded skill sets, apart from saving large foreign exchange used for imports. The question to ponder is as to why we have not had or established an effective defense industrial base even after 7 decades of independence.
6,000 registered MSMEs are contributing to defense, but they are not properly included in defense production due to existing technological gap. That our MSME sector can rise to the occasion can be gauged by the fact that this sector provided 16.5% of critical components to Chandrayaan, while the Mangalyaan it contributed 12% of the critical components. I hope the new DPP, which is expected to roll out in the near future, lays equivalent importance to MSME.
Let me first congratulate the TV 18 channel for doing this exercise, because I believe that Make in India is basically a mindset, and unless the mindset from top to bottom changes everywhere, it won't be a success. And so every aspect of Make in India, right from decision making to formulation of GSQRs to the point where analyzing and interpretation of DPP takes place. I have seen so many hair splitting on words in DPP 2013 that I didn't mind DPP 2015 to switch over to 2016, though I could have actually forced it to be completed in 2015. This slight delay had to be accommodated to ensure that everyone who are involved are on the board. And there was virtually no bulldozing, so it takes more time to get the common aspect or common thinking developed. We believe that if something is given to a government department or a defense PSU, the vigilance angles are met. Not necessarily. Intelligent manipulation can ensure that defense PSUs can be also costly and sometimes involved with corruption. But of course, this is a mindset that you go to give it to defense PSU so that we don't have a chance of any allegation tomorrow. This has cost government thousands of crores sometimes. Defense PSUs, of course, has its own strengths. And when we talk about private initiative, we are not ruling them out from the competition. And everyone should bear this in mind that supporting private initiative does not rule out defense PSUs. And in at least 2 cases, I found them to be cheaper than the private. We are also coming along with DPP notification, the so-called blacklisting. I don't call it blacklisting anymore. I'm sitting on it. It is being now termed as penal provisions. And the penal provision includes a temporary, that is a preventive provision, and a final penal provision, wherein besides blacklisting, there could be other solutions also. The crime has to be punished based on the intensity of the crime and seriousness of it. And decision of penal action should be taken based on our requirement and the seriousness of the crime. As DPP is published, there may be inputs. I assure you that if there are some lacunas, because no one can be perfect. With all our inputs, with all consultation, we might have kept some gaps. We are ready to accept the gaps if there are and improve upon it even in future. Thank you very much.